Welcome to Reflexive Fashion Production. This is Like Love Luxury to Braid or Not to Braid. So I think, let's see. I want to say last week I decided that I was going to do my hair, put it up, and basically put this little knitted hat on and go to work, right? So that's what I did. And in fact, like I've been doing a lot of research on bonnets, which I have a few here. This is a shower cap, but still. But I've been doing research on them, and I found out so many good things about just covering your hair. So like for instance, like I have my hair covered and you see this, like my hair doesn't feel as rough because I've been telling you that my ends have been really dry, right? So I'm gonna do one section at a time. But what I decided that I was gonna do is basically try to make sure that I'm sticking with a routine of combing my hair at night and also oiling my hair as well, just keeping it moisturized because I think that's very important. So I'm actually just gonna comb this out really well, and I'm gonna I got my mist, y'all. And this is actually rosemary and peppermint. That's something that I feel like works really well with my hair. And what I'm doing is just getting it to where it's a little bit damp enough for me to actually do a style. So it's a little damp. And I'm gonna do the top too. Now, the reason why I'm doing this at night is because I wanna have some consistency, especially with my hair, and the fact that at one point I wasn't doing my hair at all. Like I would just go to bed. Just like my hair look, I will really just go to bed and just get up in the morning and comb my hair, which, I mean, you can do that in the morning as well if you have time. I personally want to sleep as much as I possibly can. So I don't really think I have enough time in the morning to comb my hair, but I think it's easier to, like, you know, be consistent with your hair when you are combing it at night, so you can actually do, you know, the routine that you want to do. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually get my quarter size almond oil, and I'm gonna just put it on my ends in my hair. And I'm not for sure. I don't know if my part right in here, like that's the part, I don't know if it's even or not. And at this point right now, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but it's okay if it's not, because nobody's really gonna see that, because I'm gonna cover my hair up. And one of the things that I was like looking into is actually, like, you know, just protecting your hair, keeping your hair protected. And I've noticed that, you know, there's history behind covering your hair. There's history behind wearing bonnets. It's just so much history. And one of those things that's something that's consistent with, you know, that history is protecting your hair, making sure your hair is not like making sure your hair doesn't have like dirt and stuff in it. And I don't know if you can see, you know, my curl pattern is starting to show, and that's just with me just making my hair just a little bit damp, which is awesome, because when you actually take the time to keep your hair moisturized, your hair, and you wet it just a little bit, give it that little mist, your curl pattern starts to show. And that's exactly what I want to happen with my curl pattern. So what I decided I was gonna do is I'm gonna split this in half, and I'm gonna actually do, because my hair isn't really ready for just one big flat twist. And I'm not ready for that either. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not ready. So, and then on top of that, like the part that I put away is not even damp like this is. This is really, really damp, and it feels super, super good. Like, it feels so good. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually flat twist this part. And I'm gonna just take it and flat twist it all the way down. And I'm really excited because I told myself that I was going to put out more content and just make sure that, you know, I focus on getting everything out, no matter like what it's like. So I just basically flat twisted it down. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and twist this up. And what I'm trying to do here is just basically be consistent with my hair. So there are some times where my hair is just, I'm exhausted. Like, my hair is just like overwhelming. Okay, so this part right here is a little bit damp, but it's still dry. Like, in the middle, it's still kind of dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mist this part just a little bit. And it already has the oil and everything on it. So I'm gonna just take my comb and I'm gonna comb it through. So I'm gonna comb it through, and it's still kind of dry, but I'm gonna flat twist it. I can't talk. I'm gonna flat twist this as well, and I'm gonna just let it, even though it's dry, I'm gonna still flat twist it. But I still missed it because I wanted to have the same type of feel as it being damped as well when I twist my hair. And in the morning, when I, you know, take it down and see how my curl pattern, not even my curl pattern, but my twist out looks. Okay. So basically, I'm just twisting this as well. And if you're consistent with your hair and combing it every day or every other day, you will start to see a difference. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did the rinse a few days ago with the green tea and the green tea and the black rice water. And what I basically did was I've been trying to just be consistent with doing my hair. So, like, if you can see, it was a little curly, but it definitely feels so much better. And I have my hair covered up. And what I want to do is I actually want to take the time to actually give you that information about just, just why you should, you know, pay attention to your hairstyles and everything when it comes to, you know, getting back natural. So I know I'm doing too much. I only sprayed it a little on that side. I sprayed it a little bit, but this side it's still kind of a little rough, but it's okay. But it feels good. It feels different than what it felt, you know, this morning. Like, when I tell you my hair, like, my ends are so dry, they're just like really dry. So what I want to do is just pay attention to them so that it can get that moisture that it needs. And even with me having this, my hair color treated, it definitely does make a difference. So again, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a quarter size of almond oil, and I'm gonna put it on my ends, just my hair as well. And then I'm gonna get some shea butter. And another thing that I decided that I was going to do as well is I'm going to make sure that as far as the products that I put on my hair, I'm not putting anything that isn't natural because I don't want that buildup. I want it to be easy for me to just like rinse my hair. And that's something that I didn't use a comb. I don't want to do that neither. So I'm just using my fingers because I didn't use a comb last time. But okay. So if you can see, like, this part is really damp and it's definitely bringing out my curl pattern. So I would say you are watching this probably the second week of January, and I would say by the end of January you should be able to tell the difference in my curl pattern and my hair, and I will be able to tell the difference, like especially when I have my hair just out and there's no product, like no real products in them like this. And what I'm gonna do, I am hopefully Saturday, what I would like to do is actually do a lemon drench. And a lemon drench I haven't talked about in so long. That is a part of Maliyah's crown. And what it will do is define my natural curl pattern. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to define my natural curl pattern. And the lemon drench you could actually use as a detangler. You could use it as a leave-in conditioner. You could also use it as a conditioner. You could use it as a wash and go as well. So you could literally like wash your hair and go with using the lemon drench. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do the duo. So I'm going to do the berry drench and I'm going to do the lemon drench. So what the berry drench does is really, it actually gets your scalp. So it gets your scalp and your hair. And that's more of a conditioner treatment, but it focuses on your scalp. So, and I want to make sure that my scalp is healthy, not only my scalp, but my hair as well. So that's why I'm going to put both of them together. Do like a really good deep conditioner. So I'm combing this out because this is more, it's rougher than this side. But I'm going to twist this down as well. And then in the morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take it down and see like what it looks like. Because what I want to do is basically continue to like take care of my hair and be consistent with, you know, putting my hair in styles and wearing my hair and wearing my, you know, my natural. Because I kind of want to put my Nubian twists back in my hair. But I can't do that until my hair is like together. Because like I said, I had my Nubian twist up so long. And it was wrong on so many levels. I left them up too long. And you shouldn't leave your hair up too long. So like if you feel like your scalp is itching and you got your hair done, I want to say maybe a week ago, you like, I haven't paid so much money for this. That means you really need to take care of your scalp. You need to, you know, do a deep conditioner or treatment. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I want to do. I don't want to put my hair up and then it's like, oh gosh, my hair is itching, and then it's like, well, I don't want to take it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in the shower and do this. Sometimes it doesn't work on everybody's hair. Like, you have to do what works for you. So like if your hair needs to come down, take that down. Take it down. And it's okay. Like, you know, at first I used to get so upset because I would, well, that's because I wasn't paying. Like, when you spend your money on your hair and you want to take it down, by all means, take it down. Take it down. But I would get upset when people would be like, can you do my hair? And then 2 days later, they take it down. They're like, oh, well, it was too tight or it was itching. It's just like, what? Did you, what? Like, what? Why? So what I'm doing here is I'm actually redoing the twist because that twist on the side was funky. And on top of that, like I want to make sure that my ends are getting the moisturizer it needs as well. Like I'm going to really just make sure that I am consistently moisturizing my whole entire head. I think that's very important. Not only that, but I don't want to take my hair down and certain parts are just like really dry. Like I don't want to do that. And I seen this twist somewhere. I seen it on a picture and I was like, oh, that's cute. But I've been wearing my hair in this, like I've been wearing my hair twisted in the front for a couple of months now. So it's time to do something different. And I have to stay focused because this is hard. Like twisting your hair at the front, you have to make sure that it's consistent and then there's no humps. Okay, I think that's so much better because it was looking a little weird earlier, but I was walking around with it. Okay, see, yeah, that's so much better. Like if you stay consistent with doing your own hair, you will eventually get it. But it's always relaxing when you can go to someone that you trust and get your hair done. Like that's really the truth. Like that's how I feel. Like I want to be able to trust somebody to do my hair and like me take my hair down and it's not like coming out. Like that's happened to me before. So like I did this twist and this is like really chunky. Let me see. That's because it's dry. Like it feels so dry. It's so weird. Okay, but that's fine. I just redid it. Okay. So that's the back of my hair. I don't know how it looks. I really don't. I know it's kind of poofy right there. I can see that part. But I'm going to actually put this bonnet on. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna use this one because it's smaller. I don't be sweating. Like the smaller bonnets don't make me sweat. The bigger bonnets do. I'll be hot. But okay. So this is that's how my hair look. I'm gonna go ahead and just lay it down and I'm gonna be back and take it down and you guys can see what it looks like and in the morning. And then our next video we're gonna talk more about, you know, making sure you cover your head. And this right here is a knitted hat. This is actually what I wear when I have my hair twisted and then I don't want anybody to see that it's twisted. Like I have those big chunky twists, but I decided that I'm not gonna do those big chunky twists anymore because first of all, it really didn't work for my hair because it's so dry. Like that's one of the things that I've noticed. Like when I do the chunky twist, it's not giving me what I'm looking for. So I decided I am going to focus on making sure that I can get each individual strand moisturized. So like that's what I did. Like I actually took the time to make 4 big flat twists instead of doing one big one, even though I think, you know, that'd be really cute if I did one flat twist on this side and one flat twist on this side. I think that'll be so cute. However, I really just want to get my curl pattern back defined, and that's what I'm going to be working on. So if you don't know, I am working on my own hair chart, and I decided to start with me, which I am a 4A. And a 4A is a spiral curl, and due to me having color treated hair, my spiral curls have changed a little bit. So they're kind of like, they're not spiral like this. They're more like, they're like a wave, not a zigzag, but a wave. And that's with me having color treated hair. But because I know that before I colored my hair that I had a spiral curl pattern, I am working on making sure that I keep my hair twisted. So I just wanted to throw that out there and give you that information. And if you get your hair wet and you like see your hair is that spiral curl, you have 4A hair. Now, if you have fine hair, you can tell that by just basically taking an individual strand, which I have hair from when I comb my hair, and just like touching it. And if you cannot feel, like if the strand is in your hand and you cannot feel it, that basically means that you have fine hair. Now, if the strand is in your hand and you could actually feel it in between your fingers just a little bit, it's like, that means you have medium hair. Now, if you can feel your hair in between your fingers and it's like it's really, really hard and it's rough, that means you have coarse hair. So that's the difference between fine, medium, and coarse hair, and that's 4A. So if you have that spiral curl and it's a curl and you can feel that just one individual strand of hair and it's really, really wide, you have coarse hair. And then if you could just feel it just a little bit, it's medium. And then if you can't feel it at all, it's fine. So I have 4A hair, and I'm gonna try my best to get some pictures to show you the difference between fine hair, medium hair, and coarse hair. So I do want to just thank you for taking the time to watch Like Love Luxury, to braid or not to braid. But I will be back in the morning so that I can take it down and you can see what it looks like, or I might just put it on the side and you can see. I haven't decided yet, but if I do put it like on the side, I'm gonna go ahead and say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring, and I will see you all soon.